Okay, we're back again. So in the last part, it was pretty quiet. We did a lot of rebuilding. We built one more city. We founded Susa up here. We founded a religion, which is a big thing. We made a massive mistake. We built the Oracle, I think 3 turns too soon, which meant that instead of popping Code of Laws, we popped Monarchy, which that did set us back. But anyway, we've got to Code of Laws. We've got Islam in our cities, and I guess it's more of the same in this part. We're going to look to get towards, now that we want to build courthouses in all of our cities, and we want to expand. We want to fill up the island. One advantage of not having had have neighbours anymore, we don't need to worry about spending a lot of money on a military. We just want basic amount just to keep the barbarians in check, because hopefully we can beef up our military later once we've got lots of cities. We are running slavery as well, so if there is an emergency, potentially we can whip out an army that way, but I'm not really expecting to see to need to do that until someone else gets astronomy, which hopefully isn't for a while. It's still 810 BC, so we should be quite away from that. We're in anarchy at the moment. We've just changed to monarchy and slavery. So monarchy basically gives us an extra happiness per military unit stationed in each city. So I mean, we've got a couple in most cities, so it's an extra 2 happiness, and potentially, if we need to, we can build more. And slavery, as I say, we can sacrifice people, our citizens, to finish building. Say for example here, if we have a city that isn't really a big production city but has plenty of food, you can do that. And the happiness hit is quite often worth it. Okay, so let's whiz through this period of anarchy, and we can look towards getting our. I think I do need to start looking at building a few more cities a bit quicker than I have been doing as well. Perhaps I've been a bit cautious as to. I've been a bit cautious about over-expanding, but now that we've got courthouses, I think we can really start going forwards. And we can also chop forests now as well, so we're going to build a farm there. Let's put you over here, we'll build a mine. Okay, so we're back in business. I chose a tech, by the way, so we're researching polytheism. The rationale behind that... sorry, I'm in the wrong window. The rationale behind that is... I think I want to build the Great Library. We have my marble. So, polytheism would be nice as well, but I think I'm going to head towards literature. So that's going to be my next wonder, hopefully. And I'm optimistic about getting... Well, we are building the Chichen Itza as well. That's mainly just for the great profit points, more than the defensive bonus. I'm thinking the capital might be where I'm going to try and produce a lot of great people in the long run. So I want to do that. Basically, I need a surplus of food. So if you want to run specialists in your city, you need a surplus of food. Okay, so we need to chop things, so let's build a mine here. There's that galley. It's going to come and raise these fishing boats. I don't think we're even working them anyway, because we actually don't have fishing, so we cannot work sea tiles. That's probably something we should remedy soon as well, because you can get a fair bit of gold from the sea. Okay, so that's our first cottage. So I'm not going to build cottages, I don't think, at the capital. but some of the other cities I will. Susa I definitely will. Yeah, I can hear the sound of things being raised, but not to worry. Susa, I guess you should make slow progress towards the courthouse. We might need to whip that out. Shopping some of these forests down will help. Yeah. There we go, we don't have fishing boats there anymore, and I'm sure he'll take the other one next turn.
Not at all similar are the race of the immortal gods and the race of men who walk upon the earth.
We actually have stone and marble now. 4 turns, yeah, for 4 turns I think we should get it. Fishing, then at least we can work the sea tiles. Okay, so Susa seems to have expanded, so we can get the rice. We're going to need to try and irrigate towards that. We can do that, we've already mentioned that, haven't we? I think earlier, we can do that from that lake. That's when we get to civil service. Shame we haven't got mathematics yet, because when we chop these forests down we're not going to get quite as much. But we'll still get a nice little bonus. I think you get 60 hammers for a forest before mathematics, and when you get to mathematics you get 90, I think, from memory. Borders of Susa are about to expand, okay. That'll be good.
Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime.
Excellent. Monotheism. Organised religion would be useful. We're not going to be able to research this quickly soon. We're going to have to drop that. So we had quite a lot of gold. But we're about to we'll run out in about 7 or 8 turns. So, is it worth getting monotheism? I think it is, because 25% bonus, even if it delays getting literature for a little bit, the 25% bonus building will help. You could have argued I should have held off the revolution before I got monotheism. Probably definitely should. See, these little mistakes, this is what the good players don't do. But it makes the game a bit more fun. Okay, so we're about to build our first courthouse. So let's see what effect that has. So we're minus 36 gold a turn at the moment. So when we build this courthouse now, okay, so it saved us 2 gold a turn. It's not massive, but we're doing. Kind of wonder if we should wonder spam a little bit. Plus 100% trade yield. Does that mean for the city or for the civilization? Let's have a look. It's the city, but still, it'd be useful. I mean, the other argument is go for the settler, but we're still losing quite a bit of gold. Let's go for this, because I get the impression wonders aren't being built dramatically. I don't think there's any. I don't think China's in the game. I don't think Louis XIV is in the game. Louis or whatever his number is. You know, I don't think there's many industrious nations out there. It's almost like we're industrious back with having the marble and the stone now. Might be worth thinking about raising, whipping some of these courthouses. Just depends how long. Not here, because I think we're producing okay there. But if there's any cities where you know it's going to be a long time, it's definitely worth thinking about. Okay, so this is probably the last turn at this science rate. Okay, I'll do this because at least we've popped monotheism. Oh, we still get it in one turn. Yeah, still get it in one turn. Okay.
I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Don't wanna. Yeah, I do. I know it's two revolutions quite close together. Okay, so we're gonna go aesthetics, and then after that literature. The enemy's been spotted. Yeah, that's just those ships. Okay, so we've chopped some forest, so that's moved us closer to the courthouse. And we'll build the courthouses 25% faster now as well. Yeah, shame we didn't have that gold. But okay, so I want I'm gonna build a cottage here rather than here because I might have a farm down there. Let's get the capital finished. There we go, see that made a big difference. We went from level to +5 just with that one courthouse. Actually, sorry, no, there were two courthouses. But it will mean as we grow, we improve. Right, so London. Okay, should we build a workboat? I'm not going to build a workboat while those ships are around. So I think let's go another settler. And probably the same for York. Now we might need to start thinking about an archer first, because I know I have a couple of warriors around, but so I'll build an archer first, and then in fact we'll instantly build the archer because we've got that forest. Okay, now we'll go settler. Right, so I want to send this archer to wherever we're building the next city. Where does that want to be? Possibly up here. We do want a city up here. That's where the old one was. I'm not sure I want it there. Although, perhaps I do. Because I guess I'd get this. So if I settled on the hill where the city used to be. Okay, there's a fair bit of overlap with Nidaros. But I get these two squares, I get this grassland, I get the fish. So I mean we have crab and fish. Don't know if we have any clam anywhere. Don't think we have clam. Fish over there. So yeah, let's settle on the hill. We need to fill all the territory. Let's go here and we'll just we might not just chop the forest down there. Our religious leaders believe our people can earn the blessings of the deity if we reclaim the holy mountain. They've studied the scriptures with an eye towards locating the holy mountain. They have so far not found it anywhere within our lands and believe that it must lie elsewhere. More study will be needed if we are to identify the sacred location. So, we basically have to build lots of religious buildings, which I think we're in a pretty good position to do this in the long run, because we're going to have enough cities. So we'll keep an eye on that quest. Keep just checking what these barbarians are. Still just ships. Our science is appalling again, but hopefully that should change soon. Population should be starting. We've got plenty of happiness, so we can afford to let the population grow. And these cottages will be helping. As we work the cottages, you know, they become villages, then towns, and they can actually end up producing quite a lot of gold. Is that enough? Yeah, so that should be that wonder built. So there's another wonder that doesn't expire as well, which is good. What to build next? I'm thinking just archer settler. Oh, good. Great profit. Right. So where is? So Pescade is the holy city. So this should really help. And it might even spread Islam overseas a little bit, which will help, because basically we'll get gold for every one city in the world that has Islam in it. So the fact that we're going to have a bit more of an income should mean we can put the science up a bit. So slowly but surely we're just starting to turn the economy around. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And that will only get better as the more cities that get Islam. And it will also help if we can spread Islam all over the world. It will also help with espionage later in the game. Let's just put it up a little bit for now. What cultured people we are. That's two wonders. We're building more. We've never been to war. That never happened. We'll never mention that when we meet other civilizations. Vikings, English, no, never existed. It was always just us. Very peaceful people. Okay, so we're going to go settler. And where do we want the next city to be? So I want to make use of this wheat. I'm thinking on the spices actually. There's a tiny bit of overlap, but I'll keep these. I mean, I'm not going to let the city take any of the capital tiles. I think the capital's going to make better use out of them. But what about here? And then I can have a small city by the fish. I mean, I don't want too much around here because it's mainly desert. But here is quite a good location. It's going to have these mines. It's going to have the wheat. Another thought is, do I want it to be here? Which would be really close to my city. There'd be loads of overlap, but it would allow ships to pass more quickly. But no, I think I'll build it here and then perhaps, maybe if one day if I build a fort on these plains, that could act as like a little canal where my ships can pass through rather than having to sail all the way around. We'll do that. So we'll send the archer off to where we found in that city. I was just going to chop this forest down. I wasn't going to build on it because I want to build a plantation when we get calendar. Yeah, you build a mine here. We're going to need some more workers. I'd kind of forgotten about that because we seem to capture loads in the wars, but we're actually, the more cities we're getting now, we need more workers. Okay. Should we build a granary? Not done that so far. Cities are getting quite big now. Right, so we're going to send you up north, weren't we? Up there. I think York has plenty of food now. So, I think we can afford this tile to be a cottage. Let's use settle. I'll go city defence. I mean, because that's where the city's going to be. Okay, so another city, Ekbatana. Okay. Let's take a workboat. Let's work that. If we work that fish straight away. Great lighthouse has been built. That is a good wonder, but I knew we weren't going to get that. Temple of Artemis. Again, that's a very early wonder, Temple of Artemis. You can get that very quickly if you aim for it, and never got built. Obviously, we've missed out on that then. But we should get a good lot of gold, which again will help us because we can put our signs back up. Yeah, look, 672 gold we got from not completing that. Okay, I guess another city. So let's build an archer. And I think this, I'm just going to fill in this coast. Let's build a monastery. And where am I sending you? Just trying to think where the maybe on this grassland here. I know there's shed loads above. These are only going to be small cities, but if you're on this grassland, what do I gain? I'm going to lose out. I'm not going to get the fish. So perhaps it's better on the plain, that city. In which case, well, it's not going to be able to go there. It can only really go on the marble then. If I want a city here, it's not going to be a great city, but it's just a. I mean, it's wasted space if I don't have something there, I guess. So let's found over here. But again, I'm going to be conscious to try and let London have the majority of these tiles eventually. So yeah, you settle on there. You will need a defence, but I'm going to go worker. Do need an archer for that city, so let's just take one and put it in Tarsus. Okay, so you're about to build a courthouse in a second, so that will help. Should probably put the science up. In fact, I definitely should to get towards these wonders. Okay, let's just have a break for the from the settlers for a second. Let's just build a couple of buildings. I was going to build a settler here, wasn't I? Okay, so if we've got that city there, I think the best use would be here. Oh, the game agrees with me. That makes me nervous. Okay, keep forgetting to put the science up. Okay, so let's build a farm there. Okay, so let's get this science back up to... Yeah, let's just get to literature, hopefully. Gordium, that should be a pretty good city. We'll build a worker there. Let's go monastery. So you for Tarsus. If we start having a look, we're doing quite well filling in the gaps. We still need to fill all this in. Probably going to want to get this fur going as well. But yeah, we're getting there. Getting there. Yeah, so you chop and build a mine. Not sure what sort of city I want London to be. I suppose it should, London really, it should be a trading city. Bit of a hybrid, I suppose. It's going to be reasonable for production, especially if I build statues. I think I might build the statues here. I can't. I mean, the other option is sometimes with the Marai statues, you can build them on an island somewhere and just make use of the sea. But there's not really many candidates. I mean, maybe somewhere like this might also be good. Yeah, we'll see. Let's build a temple. Let's get some of these religious buildings built. Okay, and you can build the courthouse. So let's hope. I've not seen any barbarian ships in the north, so. We might switch the capital to the Parthenon in a second when we pop aesthetics.
Art for art's sake is an empty phrase. Art for the sake of truth, art for the sake of the good and the beautiful, that is the faith that I am searching for.
Yeah, we'll go Parthenon. And while we're building wonders, let's get these forests chopped. Another city. Let's go archer, settler. And I think the next city should be this one. Although, no, sorry, we said this one first, and then I think the next city will start filling in over here. Okay, let's go farm. After this turn, we'll have to adjust the science a bit. Okay, you failed in your last quest for a month, so let's go Statue of Juice. Well, we don't have ivory, do we? So no. Let's go for this one. London. Right, so we need to lower the science. And we said settler. Okay, so where are you going? I think we still want the city where we suggested originally, which is here. And we probably need to break even now. 20%, dear me. Let's get these cottages going. Look at this. I might have to just hang back a little bit on a couple of these cities now. -8 at 20%. But then it should keep swinging back. It should, because we've got a lot of cities now. You know, our population is growing up and up and up. Okay, so we'll just build a quick road here just to connect things. Don't intend to be at 0% science for long. I did say road and not farm, but never mind. Do I want a farm there? So I've got wheat. Okay, if I build farms here and here, yeah, okay. Burnham, Montgomery, there's a war going on somewhere across the sea. Yeah, we said settler, didn't we? So, if there's gonna be a city there, the next city is gonna be somewhere around these horses. That mine there, that hill there isn't really used. That hill actually might have to go barren. I'd kind of like it to be coastal. I'm thinking here. There's not a lot of overlap if I go there. Can you believe at one stage we were 6 turns off literature, now it's 42. different governments. But we're building lots of things quite fast. Okay, so no more settlers for a bit. The statue of Zeus is always a nice thing to have, but it's just we don't have ivory, so... But then we have got to polytheism quite quickly. How are we for happiness? Yeah, so maybe the temple. Maybe the temple would be good. Okay, and you need a courthouse, which will take a while. But chopping some of these trees again should help a bit. Right, so we need to send a settler up there. Temple. Doing quite well on this holy mountain thing. Okay, so carry on. This is really going to push us to the edge, but I think we can weather it. Sardis. Do another worker really, but no, let's just go courthouse. Okay, so let's build some things for Sardis. The cow we need. Can carry on. We will deal with those ships soon. Once we get to triremes. They are quite annoying. Oh, barbarian warrior. The archer should be alright to deal with that. I'm not going to attack them in the forest. Let's build a cottage here. I don't want to build a cottage on the plains because it'll be a surplus negative food, so it just won't grow. So I might attack them now though. Okay, that's good. We've got an upgrade out of that. You can build a cottage. Looks like we're going to get the Parthenon, which is good. Sort of an added, but I mean, I was really going for the Great Library, which will be next on the list. I'm trying to build most of the wonders in the capital, thereby increasing its great person effect when we... Parthenon will also help with the great people, because it gives us a bonus 50% great people or everywhere, but... And again, I think it's one that doesn't go obsolete, the Parthenon. Okay, so yeah, let's build a temple. Nearly out of buildings in London. We have a look now, so we're doing pretty We're filling up nicely, and we've not gone bankrupt. We've gone right to the edge. But once we fill the continent and we're not losing money, we should start gaining very, very quickly. It's a shame. That's that road. And that should be the Parthenon. There we are. So that's quite a good, nice little wonder to have. So I tend to like to have a lot of great people. Yeah, so basically 50% birth rate in all cities. It does become obsolete, but not for ages, with scientific method. Send you over here. You can carry on chopping, and yeah, you were going to build this. Yeah. Shall we put some turns into here? Even if we don't get it again, it might give us a gold boost, which has helped us actually quite a lot in previously. It's another courthouse, so we're going to have lots of courthouses, which should, when we do meet someone, we're going to have a pretty good espionage ratio, I would have thought. Susa could do with a library, because it's going to have a lot of gold coming in. Library or monastery? Monastery would be quicker, but not as much. Go library. Always whip it. Okay, and then we'll chop up here. Let's get the wheat. Let's carry on building cottages around here. Most advanced. Well, it says down in the pathetic, but it also in 6th out of 13, so we're not doing too bad. Again, I'm anticipating being the largest civ by the time we fill this continent up. Largest in size. Okay. I will go a worker, I think. Persepolis has become unhealthy. Okay, I should probably build a granary in the capital next. Although we're definitely building the Great Library next.
Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested.
Okay, I'm thinking we might get to music. So if we go mathematics, which we want anyway, it's quite a 58. Mind you, that's just because my science is low. Yeah, let's go mathematics and then music. And then if we get music, we get a free great artist. Okay, so you've done the cow. Should we build here? Do we want a farm here? Because we're not gonna. Are we gonna have enough food? Maybe we do. No, I think we do want a farm. We want one farm for that city. I do want cottages, but we need to have enough food as well. Yeah, so we'll go Great Library. Now down here I'm thinking, well, maybe 2 cities down here, because I've just seen there's some fish. So I'll probably come to this area last because there's not a lot of food. Although the fur would be nice. How are we doing for happiness? A couple of places could do with a bit more. I suppose we are running hereditary rule though, so we could always bang out some military. That costs money. Let's connect that up. I didn't think they'd get this one, but we're making good progress again. We even consider pacifism, you know, if we want to just get a lot of great people for a while, because we're not going to be doing any fighting, so we don't need a big military. But no, I kind of like organised religion. I like theocracy if we were at war, but we just don't need it right now. As far as we're aware, we're the only people in the world. Islamic temple, okay. Do I want to risk going for another settler? No, probably not. Let's go granary. I mean, maybe heroic epic here at some point, but I am lacking big production cities, I suppose. So maybe London should go heroic and Maui statues. Then the capital could be national epic. I'm thinking of national wonders here, by the way, because you're only allowed 2 in each city. For example, later in the game there's some really good ones, like the ironworks, for example, will give you a massive production boost. But you can, you know, if I was to build, let's say if I wanted the ironworks in London, I can't build 2 like the heroic epic and national epic. Let's build the heroic epic here, I think, because if it, yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to chop this forest down because that forest here, although it's not doing a bad job, it's a wonderful place to invade. I can just see an army landing there one day. Okay, and this can go as well. We need this great library. Science is, we're in practically another dark age. It wasn't the intention. Tarsus is short of food as well. That's going to need to be a farm. So, in fact, this needs to be a farm, doesn't it? Well, we can come to that. It can be a cottage for now, but at some point we'll have to build over it and build a farm if you want to irrigate here and here. What else? Not really done much in the Viking capital, so we should... Yeah, let's send you up here. Okay, so we could get any religious civic now that we wanted. I think I'll stay with organised religion. But it's nice to have the choice. Let's go granary. Let's keep building our cities. So we've got the wheat there as well. York is unhappy. Maybe I should build a quick archer in York. Probably gain those 4 turns by having the happy citizen. Yeah, mine. Let's build a mine here as well. Hopefully if we get the Great Library, we might start producing some scientists, which will help us build some academies, which can really, you know, if we get a few of those, they can be really useful. Okay, let's go temple, because you're unhappy now as well. What sort of city do I want you to be? So we've got 1, 2, 3 mines, a quarry potentially if we take it off Ectobana. So yeah, so Nidaros, you know, you could be a big production city. You really could. I mean, you know, if we get a levy one day, you're actually on. Are you on the river or just off it? No, you are on the river, so essentially you could have a. Yeah, in the modern game, right? This could be our best production city. So I'm thinking this will be the ironworks one day. So with that in mind, I'll keep some of the forest around here as well for the health. Not all. And I don't mind some of these forests, because at least the thing about these forests, they're inland. Okay, so let's start. I definitely want the mines, so let's build the mine. Calendar would be good to. Calendar would let me build some plantations, which just because some of my cities are just starting to get a bit unhappy. Yeah, I could also build military units, of course, but the economy of the state is in. Go on, I'll chop this forest. Let's look at Exabana. How many turns? Because I could whip. So 25 turns or 2. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's whip. I think that's worthwhile. Okay, guess barracks. I guess some monument. I could whip the temple, which would cure the happiness problem, but sort of self-defeating, so no, I won't. Oh, we can definitely raise the science rate a bit. Should be due a great person in 2 turns. A Colossus has been built somewhere. Don't know how we heard about that, since we're in on a massive continent in the middle of nowhere. There we go. So where do we want you? Well, I don't want a golden age just yet. I think it's too soon for that. So, do I settle him here? Do I send him over here to say that one day this is going to be my production city? But I'll always need production cities for the navy. I think I'll just settle him here, and the extra 5 gold a turn will help as well. That probably means we can just ease the science up to 20, which has been a while since we've been able to maintain it at 20%. Ideally, I want to get it a lot higher than that. So, 1 turn off the Great Library, which we've been building towards for a while, and here we go. It's a really good wonder, Great Library. It will really help with our science. So basically what that does, gives us 2 free scientists, which as well as the science is going to give us, you know, we're going to be able to build we're going to get scientists being born more often. So I think that's a good place to leave it. So we've really come on in that session. We've really filled out the island. Just look at the map on the right hand side, how blue that is now. So we probably want another 4 or 5 cities, and then yeah, we'll be building towards meeting new civilizations.